What's up, people, and welcome back to another COD Zombies ranking. Today, if you've read the title, then that's good. You're already better than most. Today, we're ranking all of the Call of Duty Black Ops Zombies starting rooms. No, I'm not scraping the bottom of the barrel of things to rank, but this was always on my list. Just we're getting to it now. But yeah, we're going to rank all of the starting rooms that are in the Treyarch zombie maps in no particular order. We'll start with Kino de Toten, the classic, the one that most zombie players have started with. I'll put this one firmly at a... I'll put it at a C. It's pretty average as far as starting rooms go. My criteria for the starting room, by the way, as to what makes a good one or a bad one, is by how much there is to offer in the starting room. For example, if you do a starting room challenge on all of these starting rooms, which one are you going to have the most fun doing? How much stuff you have to offer or how challenging it is, etc. So, yeah. Kino de Toten starting room is very bare bones, it's very average. The one in BO3 is better because there's a gobblegum machine, so pretty average stuff. Ancient Evil. I'll put it in A or B, I think. I think maybe A because of the challenge podium that you can do. It definitely does give you more stuff to do than the average starting room. Also, it is unique how you spawn in and the zombies are all immediately stood in front of you and you can knife them all right off the bat before you start, which is a unique way to start off a map. So, just for creativity, it's getting a few more points from me. Mob of the Dead, yeah, I'll put it down here. It's pretty meh of a starting room. It's first of all really cramped, which may be what gives it. Actually, no. I just realised. I'll put it here because it has the double points. There it are. Actually, no, the double points isn't really useful for a first room, for a starting room. So yeah, it's in D. It's quite cramped. 4 windows and. Yeah, there's not really much to do on Mob of the Dead. There's only one version of Mob of the Dead. There's no remake with gobblegums, so... Alright, Shadows of Evil. I'm going to have to put this one... Is there a gobblegum machine in there? There isn't. But there is a beast mode in there. I'll put it here. It's so tiny and cramped. There's no gobblegum machine in the starting room, which is something that people don't realise. But there is quick revive. And then also, there's also the little room that you can open up with beast mode that gives you a spawnable point. Mind you, that gives it the exact same thing as Mob of the Dead, except this one slightly above it because it has quick revive. Right, Shino number. The World at War version, like down here, or like down here. But if it's the Black Ops 1 version, then it probably will go here. No, here. One of the two. I'll put it here because it has in Black Ops 1 it has Mule Kick, and in Black Ops 3's remake you have quick revive and different wall weapons on the BO3 one compared to the BO1 or World at War one. But yeah, I'll put it there. Also, we're not going to rank the Chronicles. It's just Treyarch only and no remakes. We're going to lump them all in one big category. Blood of the Dead. What's in Blood of the Dead's? Oh yeah, that's another pretty bare bones one. No perk machines, 2 wall weapons. That's about what most of these are, but yeah, I'll put it like down here. It's a bit more spacious than Mob of the Dead and Shadows of Evil, but Shadows of Evil has the spawnable drop, so I'll put it behind both of them. Horizon Jack, it has the gondola, it has quick revive, it has gobblegum machine that automatically gives it tons more points. Maybe it'll go up to S tier if I can't find anything else that I like. Voyage of Despair has a perk machine, has wall weapons, and that's about it. So it's pretty average. I'll stick it above these though. Buried is the biggest spawn room of any map because you can just jump down and use the bank. So automatically it basically is the whole map. But if I limit it to just the opening room at the top before you jump down, it has an LSAT, which you can't really grab unless you want to jump down. So, kind of crap if we think about the room you actually spawn in that you'd have to buy doors for. I'll put it here in the middle because there's stuff that's great about it if you look at it in one way, but if you look at it in just the room that you spawn in, it's kind of crap. I don't know. It's a tricky one to rank. Same with Alpha Omega, oddly enough. The room that you actually spawn in before you jump off the buses is fucking god awful. But if you jump down, you get a lot more of the map. I'll put it with Buried. No, I'll put it below Buried. Call of the Dead spawn room. That has a quick revive. It has... Technically, if you manage to kill George, then technically you can get a perk bottle from him and the Death Machine / the Wonder Waff. And a max ammo. Plus 2 wall weapons. I'll put it here. There is potential here, but it's very, very difficult. Nectar and Totem, as bare bones as it gets. I'll put it here. I'll put it here, maybe. Verruckt. I like this one because it's 2 different spawn rooms, so there's options. It isn't just the same one all the time. You spawn on different sides depending. So yeah, that one's fun. Go Rod Crovey. This one automatically goes S tier because it has the challenge podiums, and it has Goblin Machine, and it has fucking the word that I'm thinking of, the quick revive, and also I would put it down for the dragon, but the dragon burning part of the spawn room does actually add more challenge, and you know me, I like a challenge, so there you go. Doris, I'm gonna put this one in maybe here. Ahead of Verruckt because it's more spacious. Above Buried. Above Shino. Above Kino? No, not above Kino because Kino has a perk machine. Yeah, Doris is like... It's aight. There's not really... It's a pretty bare bones, but at least it's spacious. Tag the Totem, same story. No perk machine. Snowballs though. There are snowballs, unlimited snowballs on Tag, which puts it ahead of Call of the Dead. I'll leave it there though. Dire Eyes. Yeah, pretty shit. I won't lie, it's pretty god awful. Zetsubo no Shima. Yes, up here. Gobblegum Machine. Also the plant system gives it actually plant system that goes above Horizon Drag. The plant system really helps you if you're just doing a starting room challenge. And there's a little bit of water as well. If you get bored, you can go swim in the water. Why is Town on the list? We're not talking about Town. But yeah, that's a pretty good one. Dead of the Night. I'm going to put this one ahead of Verruckt because it's more spacious than Verruckt. Actually, no, it's less spacious than Verruckt. But it's double spawn, so there's 2 areas you can spawn in. Ascension, I will put up here. Ahead of Call of the Dead, maybe. Yeah, I will actually, because... Actually, you know what? I'm putting it up here because of the spinny thing. Actually, you know what? I'm putting it up here. If it's the Black Ops 3 one, then it's definitely up here. If it's the Black Ops 1 one, maybe it will be. But the spinny thing in the middle of it is literally a way to kill the zombies till the infinite rounds. It can literally kill zombies forever. So this starting room, if you utilize it correctly, then your game will last forever. Classified. It's just 5. It's just 5 starting room. It's pretty meh. I'll put it ahead of Die Rise though. Same with 5. They're both the same starting room. D Machine. Pretty good. You have the buildable bench where you can grab like equipment and stuff off of the bench. You can buy that with salvage. Yeah, you know what? I'll put it behind Call of the Dead. I think that one's alright. I don't mind that one. Origins. What does the starting room have? If you get a fire sale, then there's a mystery box location there. There's also the generator, which if you turn on, you get a max ammo or a double points, I think. Also, if you get enough kills in there, then you can unlock the headshot thing, in which case you get free double tap. Plus the spawn room has quick revive. Yeah, I'll put it here as well. I'll put it behind D Machine though. Shangri-La. Here, just for the reason that you have monkeys. You can kill the monkeys and get perk spawns or max ammos. If you utilize the monkeys that steal your power-ups, then you can literally, you can literally utilize that for the rest of the game. It is quite a well-rounded starting room. Moon. If we're just talking about Area 51, I mean, I'll give it points for being unique. The Area 51 area is really cool because you can like run around there and like kill zombies until obviously to get Pack-a-Punch and maybe Jug if Jug is spawned in the Area 51. But then the actual like spawn room on the moon is really shit because you don't have any wall weapons in there, which is ridiculous. Plus you spawn in with that astronaut that no one likes. Next one, 9. Great, absolutely great starting room. This one is just so good. I'll put it above here though, above Ascension, definitely. The challenge podium for 1. Also, the audience drops you power-ups. Also, the different sort of like walls of fire that come up around the podium are a good challenge. I enjoy that. Yeah, and like I say, it's a fun one. It's wide open but challenging. I enjoy that one. Revelations a starting room, also S tier. S tier or A tier? What does Revelations have? No challenge podium. But it has obviously. I'll put it here. I'll put it behind these because this has the gondola. This doesn't have anything like that. So yeah, I'll put it behind. So yeah, this one's fine. Nuketowns, pretty bare bones. I'll put it above Mob because it actually has a quick revive at the start. Yeah, and then Transits is the same story, unless you use the wind turbine, but we're gonna veto that out. No wind turbine allowed for the starting room. I'm gonna put it. Just because it looks disgusting, I'll put it behind Mob, because at least Mob's looks cool. Actually, behind Next, there we go. Firebase C. Before they patched it so that you couldn't climb up all on the rooftops and parkour around a bit, before that was patched, it was a great starting room. But now, Firebase C is a bit of a stinker. There isn't too much to love about it, so I'm going to put it behind Doris. Mauer de Toten. That one's just on a rooftop, isn't it? And let's say that we can't zip line, not allowed to do that. It's pretty stinky of a starting room. I'll put it above Alpha Omega though, because it doesn't deserve that. And then last but not least, Forsaken. The no man's land of where the rounds speed up. I like Forsaken's starting room a decent amount, much like Moon's. I think it's a cool challenge. I'll put it here. And there you go. There are my rankings of the Call of Duty Zombies maps starting rooms. If you want me, I can make a starting room challenge video on one of these maps or a few of these maps. Who knows? Definitely be down for that. But yeah, that'll do it from me. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you later.